You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it though. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it.
Lightweight champion of the world,
But you never gonna
Dustin
make it. You just gotta take that.
What's up? It's Dustin Poirier from Lafayette, Louisiana. I'm a professional fighter.
Everybody a boss saying they time's money. Women injections, leave them with the eye bodies. Babies having babies, wearing Old Navy, robbing old ladies. That's a product of their home training.
When I was younger, I wrestled and for a couple years, and I've always played football coming up until I got to high school. You know, I didn't wrestle through middle school, and then when I got to the 9th grade, I played football a little bit, but didn't really go to school. I honestly never graduated to 8th grade. I got expelled in 8th grade, and then I got put in a alternative school to jump me back to my right grade. So that put me right back into the 9th grade. And then I did a lot of my 9th grade year in juvenile detention and in boot camp in Alexandria, Louisiana, and a little bit here in Lafayette, Louisiana. And then when I got out of that, I just never went back to school. You know, my wife and I have been together since we were in middle school. She's a ride or die, man. That's my girl. She's the mother of my daughter, and she's an incredible mother. She's awesome. She's my rock, you know, my anchor. I wouldn't be where I'm at in my career, or I wouldn't be going to where I will be without her. She's a huge part of my success. She believed in me from an early age, that I was gonna do something. She saw something in me. You know, she believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. Your turn. Yeah, your turn. I was always fighting mostly for myself. This is a very selfish sport, but now having a daughter, you know, it's actually changed the way I look at fighting. I always wanted to be a warrior, a blood and guts warrior, and I still am that because that's just the way I'm hardwired. But I look at the whole picture now. You know, I want to be there for my daughter. I want to walk her down the aisle. My dream is to be the best fighter at 155 pounds in the world. Fighting is what I do. My father was a fighter. My grandfather was a fighter. It's just in my blood. When I first started fighting, the sport of fighting, I didn't even expect to. I had not one thought of money or fame or anything like that in my mind. I just wanted to fight. That's it, simple and plain. I called the place and I asked them, I said, so if I come over here and train, will I be able to fight really against other opponents? And yeah, you will. I was there the next day. I definitely think fighting has opened the path to redemption for me. I mean, I've been in boot camp and juvenile detentions and programs and all this stuff that's supposed to help you, and I mean, that didn't help, you know. But when I found something that I wanted and that I really was gonna chase, no matter what roadblock was in front of me, I would break it down and go get it. People who say that this is a crazy dream or like a fantasy dream that I'm chasing and that I won't be able to do it, you know, what's their dream? What are they gonna do with their life?
When I look at Dustin, I look at, and of course, dangerous word again, potential. Potential to actually be something in this sport.
He's accomplished so much. He went from this alcoholic kid to, professional fighter. He owns his own home. He works just minimally, just a few hours just to keep his benefits. He's my hero, and he's going to do it. I know that he is. He's going to be amazing. He's going to be a household name.
Test the sweep, because if I start sweeping right away, it's going to take his balance off, and then he's not going to be able so excited to punch me in my face. So if I try some sweeps and he goes on the defense, and he's not hitting me for a second, then I can start to get up. But if I start to get up right away, I'm going to get hit in that transition.
Good. That's it.
You know, some guys have had easier routes to title fights. I did it the old-fashioned way.
Tough spot.
I didn't say something cool and people get behind me.
Starting in a hole, gotta dig out of that hole.
I didn't come off a reality show. I didn't do anything like that. I did it punch by punch against the best guys in the world.
Drive. Let's go.
During Poirier's relentless 31-fight journey towards the top,
Poirier is hurt.
he never lost consecutive bouts.
That's it. Conor McGregor is for real.
Defeats were instead a catalyst for improvement.
He will come back stronger, more determined, better, and more experienced.
Poirier finding the range now.
Fought Anthony Pettis, a former world champion, beat him.
Finish on top. There you go. Stays on top, gets mount. If it was a tap, Dustin Poirier gets the finish he shot here tonight.
Fought Justin Gaethje,
Oh, nice combination by Poirier.
former world champion, finished him.
Gaethje nearly out on his feet. Poirier continues to land. Dustin Poirier by knockout.
Eddie Alvarez, multiple organization world champion, stopped him.
That is it.
I've been close to the mountaintop. I've been knocked down and I've climbed back over and over again. 2 different weight classes.
I just never quit, never lost focus, no matter what happened. Whenever the belt was gonna be on the line, I was gonna win it. Back in 2006-ish, there wasn't a whole lot of knowledge about the sport of mixed martial arts. It was still kind of, it wasn't that long ago, you know, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, the sport has come leaps and bounds as far as acceptance. You know, back then it was still, people thought we were crazy, we were cage fighters, we were barbaric, and so you kind of had to find certain spots where you can train, and there wasn't really a mixed martial arts gym that had everything, so we would bounce around. Like I said, I met the guys who were boxing, they were working on their stand-up game. So I would do that, I would box one place, and then I would go to another place for jiu-jitsu, and then we'd kind of all come together at the mixed martial arts gym and try to put it together and teach each other, but we put it all together. Now I knew it was gonna be on me, I knew it was gonna be tough. You know, hindsight's 20/20, I just wonder if I could have maybe did more. You know, I had underhooks. Maybe I didn't try to get off the fence. I'm gonna beat myself up about this for the rest of my life, you know. I don't know. Yeah, no, it was a great week. Probably the best weight cut I've had to 155 pounds. I have no excuses, man. I prepared very well for 10 weeks. That's it, I lost. You know, I feel like I have a lot of fights left in me if I want. It's just, this was my 41st mixed martial arts fight. These kind of pinnacle moments don't happen a lot in your career, and you know, I feel like I'm gonna have to live with tonight for the rest of my life. I worked, you know, 14 years mixed martial arts to get here, 41 fights, and yeah, it's an honor, man. He's the champ. He's a very respectful guy. He wanted me to auction his shirt for my charity. That's why he gave it to me, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm pretty sure with my gloves and his shirt, we'll raise enough money to build the water tower in Uganda for the pygmy people, and you know, get the orphanage and that school back on track. They had a bad flood that ruined their water system and supply, and that's just now what I'm trying to do. You know, I get out the cage and I'm go to the next fight, and I really want to complete that mission. That's important to me. But a fight's a fight, man. A fight's a fight. This is a fist fight. When I step into the octagon, I'll leave it all out there. That's just how I am, the warrior I am.
Poirier and Holloway meet in the octagon once again, this time for a championship belt.
What we've seen is the culmination of all of his hard work and experience. He's earned his spot here.
He can't just stand there in front of a big, strong Poirier, because Dustin's not going to waste the technique. He'll find the shots.
The difference in power. Holloway pouring it on. Oh!
Poirier gotta be careful here. Dustin's just non-stop.
Just the ability to push. It's crazy to watch.
Oh, that knee caused some damage. Oh, Holloway busted wide open.
Wow. Dustin Poirier is a savage. The heart that he has shown in so many fights has been truly phenomenal.
Oh, Poirier's all over.
The standing ovation has already started here in Atlanta.
This is such a crazy fight.
from